I didn't realise those vultures were going to see me as fresh meat until it was too late. I pulled up to park at the end of the line of visiting aircraft, brought my aeroplane to a stop, and cut the engine. I couldn't start it again without someone swinging the propeller for me. "It's Stella North! I say, chaps, it's Britain's own North Star here at last! The Flying English Rose!" One of the reporters was hatless and without a jacket, his shirt sleeves rolled up, informal and swaggering. "May we call you Northie, like your flight instructor?" The moment I took off my goggles and leather flying helmet, the man leaped up onto the lower wing of my borrowed Avro Cadet biplane and leaned into the open cockpit. He grabbed my hand. "Welcome to Old Sarum Airfield. You're the 8th to arrive. We know you're committed to an exclusive interview with the Daily Comet, but would you mind answering just a few informal questions about Europe's first ever youth air race? How do you feel about being the only girl in the competition? Didn't your guardian give an interview objecting to your participation?" I pulled my hand away with a vicious tug and unclipped my parachute without saying anything. The hatless reporter laughed. "Some kid. Are you sure you're the right person to represent Britain in an international competition?" I pressed my lips together tightly. I wasn't at all sure. By sending my application to the flashy and formidable race organiser, Lady Frith, I'd deliberately disobeyed my adoptive parents. Aunt Marie was tearful and melodramatic. "It would break your dead mother's heart, dirtying your hands and face with engine oil, sleeping in rented rooms with a dozen strange young men all over Europe." Uncle Max played the proud, exiled aristocrat. "You owe no loyalty to the King of England. As soon as the Bolsheviks are out of power, we will go back to Petrograd." As if he hadn't been saying the same thing for nearly 15 years. Even I could see that the Soviet Union was never going to let them come back. England was my home. It meant the world to me that I was representing Britain in this race. Uniting nations through aviation, as Lady Frith put it. But I dreaded the press finding out that their Flying English Rose left Russia as a refugee at the age of 3 and wasn't technically a subject of the king. Other reporters were pelting me with questions now. I wondered how I was going to escape this crowd. "Don't you wish there were another girl besides yourself flying in the Circuits of Nations Olympics of the Air? How do you feel about the participation of pilots from Nazi Germany? Will the stop in Hamburg be your first visit to the German Reich?" It would, and I was burning to prove myself a better pilot than the young German Luftwaffe Air Force officer I'd be racing against. But I dared not say anything so ambitious in public. "Lady Frith's planned your route through 7 major European cities, so why isn't she starting the race from London? Do you think you're meeting here at Old Sarum to impress the Germans with the strength of Britain's Royal Air Force?" I protested through clenched teeth. I really couldn't say. 2 men in grey fedora hats climbed up on the lower wing of my other side, supporting themselves by hanging on to the upper wing struts like trapeze artists. I felt the jerk as the plane took their unexpected weight. The swaggering, hatless man who'd shaken my hand waved a notebook at me. "Just quickly, Northie, are you going to perform in the air show in Paris after the awards ceremony?" A 4th journalist jumped up alongside him.